What's in this husk? That's in the next episode. So I happened to stumble upon these cherries. They're ground cherries, and it was an odd discovery. What I thought was cherry tomatoes turned out to be these ground cherries. I'll show you how I discovered them. So I have these trays over here of tomatoes that I haven't used, and included was this tray, and I just didn't know what to do with these. I thought they were cherry tomatoes, but I just never put them anywhere. So upon coming over here, I still water it, and obviously they're still doing well even in the tray. But upon watering, I saw these little pods on the ground next to them. So that struck my curiosity. I didn't realize that these were dropping off, and by doing that, I was curious, what is that? And I felt it, and there's some bit of resistance inside there. I was like, is that a seed or something? Peeling it apart, and sorry, I'm doing this with one hand. Check it out. There is the ground cherry inside there, and this one's actually a perfect candidate here. Oop. But that's the color of them. It's supposed to be a golden color, and they have been known to taste like I believe it's like pineapple, between pineapple and a guava, and even a tomato, which is kind of odd. And they do taste a little different. Once you try it, you'll see that it's quite a different taste to it. But it looks exactly like a little cherry tomato. They generally are a lot smaller. This is probably 1/4 of an inch big. I haven't seen anything bigger than this. But of course, they've only been in this tray. I haven't grown them. But since I have put them out in one of my beds, so I have a couple going, and I'll show you how they look. So I not only put one plant inside one little area, I put a couple because I had them, so I might as well just see how they do. They had been sitting in that tray for quite a while, so I don't know how well they're going to do. So we'll see how these guys do. They're already growing pods, as you can see here. So hopefully that's a good sign. So this is going to be kind of more a berry row. I've got strawberries and berries and cherries, if you will. So I've got strawberries over on this side over here. Look at that beautiful blossom coming in. Isn't that gorgeous? This is the first time growing strawberries, so pretty happy with this. And my son loves strawberries so much, so this is going to be a great addition. He wasn't really digging these. If you saw in the live video, he was kind of gagging on them, so we might have to kind of use them for other things. I saw somebody had even used them on a glaze on fish, so perhaps a glaze even on chicken. We love chicken, so we'll probably do that with some chicken, maybe some steak with a little spice to it to make it like a sweet and spicy. Along with that discovery, I also recently discovered that we have a cherry tree. So I'm going to show you that. We weren't sure what type of trees were on the property. We kind of thought there was some fruiting trees, and this particular tree was so cool to see and find on the property. So coming over to the front of the property, I came over here, you know, as I do my mowing and stuff, and noticed all this beautiful fruit on here. All these little guys on here. There is so much on here. So I am so stoked to see that. We're getting some color on some of these right here. So I really like this tree. It's really it has a cool like ornamental look to it as well. Kind of like a bonsai tree. So extremely stoked on this. On the bottom down here, I'm seeing some more growth, which sometimes is not a good thing. You're supposed to cut these off on certain things, and I think I'll probably just do that. So you want to keep, you know, the tree healthy, and I don't know how to crop this quite well, but it seems to be growing quite well the way it lays all flat like this. It's showing that the whole thing is getting sun. So that's why, well, perhaps right here, this top one is kind of shading this bottom one. So I don't know if I should crop that top branch off. But that's basically how the pruning of a apple tree is supposed to be done. It's supposed to have plenty of sun for the fruit to grow and not shade any of the other parts. So I think this tree has been cut or trimmed quite well. So this was quite a beautiful welcome present. So that's my addition to the cherries we have on our farm. So those are two wonderful discoveries that I found, and I couldn't be more happier. Hope you guys like this content. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.